All right. Yes, so thanks a lot for having me here today. And sorry for my voice. I've been to the Oktoberfest the last week here in Munich. So yeah, it's a typical Oktoberfest flu that hit me again. But nevertheless, I'm very happy to be here today and to present you the journey we made with our company. And to start with a short introduction, I have prepared a video for you where we started. Okay. Did you hear the sound?
I really
Uh,
didn't.
no,
I can
oh,
dub
okay.
it if
So
you want, but I'm terrible at
okay, no, the
German.
sound was not, but nevertheless, so the sound was not that important. But as you might have seen, as well, the visual graphics as well as the presenter's dress, that was not really state of the art. That was back in 1996 when the TV show was firstly started on a major German television channel, and it was called Welt der Wunder, which is World of Wonders. And the guy you can see here, you can see the screen, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, okay. The guy here on the left is Hendrik Hai. He's my boss, and he's the founder of the company and the brand Welt der Wunder. He was also the presenter of the TV show for almost 20 years. And just a brief overview over the history. So we started with a TV show. It was in the genre of what we call infotainment. So it was a factual entertainment TV show, mm, aired once a week, which became quite successful, quite famous, and was also licensed all over Europe. And of course, 2001, we started with internet, with our own website and publishing there as well. We have a print magazine as well in collaboration with the Heinrich Bauer Verlag in Hamburg here in Germany since 2005. We had, I think, the first or one of the first IPTV, live IPTV programs as well in 2007. This was again very visionary, I guess, from the perspective of the time and also from my boss. Unfortunately, he was too early with this, so yeah, we had to stop it again. But as far as I know, this was very much fun. And in 2013 and 14, this was the time I joined the company. We had a first major transformation from a production company towards a broadcasting network. So we have a broadcasting IoT station in Germany and in Switzerland. So we are not producers anymore, but we are running these two TV channels. So now our job is more like taking care of advertisements, of partners, of sponsorships, and the most part of the production is outsourced. And in 2017, we started again a new project which defined our transformation where we are right now. Davina already said it before, the MILC, the MILC project, the media industry licensing. It's kind of a combination of all our experiences from the past with the content production and the content distribution. Initially, the project was meant to be an online marketplace for professional content traders, because normally if you are buying or selling professional video content, there is no platform, not really a platform like Netflix or Amazon or kind of that. You still have to attend all the trade fairs, all that kind of stuff, which costs a lot of money and of course a lot of time. So we wanted to develop, um, innovative marketplace for professional content trading together with a Swiss partner. And I will now show a video which will run very, very fast through the different development steps, but I will tell you the most important steps there, so you don't have to watch the video. So yeah, a nice small animation. Yeah, so actually from 2017 on, when we started this project, we also developed our own cryptocurrency, as we saw a huge potential here to integrate our audience, our community as well, into the whole project with votings, also with financing contents. And during this whole building the whole project with all the white paper, running through the whole regulatory, which almost 7 years ago was not really there, we came across this whole crazy crypto community, which is really an amazing energy there, because there are so many smart people that are they have so many ideas to how to change things that are very established, that are very like not developing anymore, in very innovative ways, and always with the core of decentralized approaches. And we kind of fell in love with this community, so we decided to transform the whole company into this new digital Web3 world. So that meant for us, we are still running the 2 TV stations, but our main focus is on what we call now a metaverse. Why a metaverse? Well, this came during COVID, during all this time where our regular business was almost impossible to run, like production in these times were not able, because you can't go anywhere, you can't travel, you can't meet anyone. And also all the marketing budgets were cut strictly, so we really had to find solutions how to survive this period. So where we are now is we built our own interpretation of a metaverse. And in our opinion, it's like the logical evolution of the internet. It all started text-based, then we had images, then we had videos. Now it's all about more 3D worlds, interactivity, and immersive experiences. And additionally, coming with Web3, of course, we have AI and blockchain as additional supportive technologies. What is our metaverse? Our metaverse is kind of a city experience where we try to build a virtual universe that integrates various technologies to be kind of city kind of experience where you have all the kind of stuff which you are doing daily. So you can meet people, you can consume content, you go shopping, you visit exhibitions, all the kind of stuff. And our approach is to provide this via the browser. So without needing any additional device, without needing any high performance PC or laptop or the kind of stuff, but really running it in the browser, which also means for us kind of limitations, of course, when it comes to visual resolution and that kind of stuff. But later we will also hear from Arkware. They are providing a different solution, which can also be an alternative for this. But our approach is just to make it for as many people accessible as possible. Some technical stuff, as I said, we're running in the browser that meets HTML5 using the WebGL and WebGPU. That means we are more using the power of the device itself and not streaming it through the cloud, which is just more cost intense. So we can run it 24 hours, 7 days a week without any increasing costs. The experiences you can see now is a music palace. We have a content palace. So we are trying to cover any kind of entertainment. But of course, we can't do this all by ourselves, but we are working together with partners. For example, for gaming experiences, we have some game developers which are linking their games to our metaverse. So it might be that we are running a trailer there, or maybe like a kind of a browser trailer version, and then you can jump on their site to have the full experience. We have an art gallery. Also, the content provided in the art gallery is dynamic, so we have a lot of partners here. The same for the music palace. We are working to open this shopping mall, but therefore we still need some partners. we already had some events, also some film festivals with a partner also in Germany, the Oldenburg Film Festival. We have our own film festival, and the Content Palace is like where we came from, the place to trade the professional content part. And yeah, that was the main information on that. I hope there's still some time left for a Q&A session.
Thank you so much. That was a brilliant first lightning round where you get 10 minutes and then we open it up to 5 minutes for questions and answers. So please, if you do want to ask any questions, you're going to have to steal the microphone from me because I'm fascinated. But if you do want to ask a question, put up your hand or turn on your camera and then I'll come straight to you. Can I just ask, how has it been, how has the metaverse been received? How many users have you had so far? Do you have?
Yeah, well, in our case, the metaverse, as I said, is running 24 hours, 7 days a week. So depending on the kind of events we have there, we have between some 100 daily visitors or then, hi dog, in your background.
I'm not in the metaverse, I wish. Of course.
So it really depends on what kind of events you do there. So it's normally on a daily basis. It's like maybe an empty stadium where you have like some couple of housekeeping people walking around there, which are mainly the team or developers. But during the events, like similar like these conferences, and I would really love to talk with Matt if we can do the next time in the metaverse as well. Then we had some thousands and we sold also some tickets and all the kind of stuff. But it really, in our case, it depends on what we have there. But of course, still with all this kind of technology, with all this kind of development, we are still far from away from traffic numbers we know from social media or from our websites or from TV. So because there we are talking about hundred thousands and millions of people, unique users or that kind of stuff. But yeah, this
But I
is
mean,
not the case.
but you see the problem, like from my perspective, I'm a TV producer and writer, and I know how difficult it is to get onto streaming platforms, especially the big players who are very, very
Exactly. Yeah.
closed door
Yeah.
and they've got very, very small budgets. So talk to me, how are you incentivizing content creators and how are you incentivizing people to come into the metaverse and use it to their benefit? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for example, with the film festivals, this was more like a promo show because, of course, if I want to watch a movie, I won't enter the metaverse. But where it was used, for example, it was during the contender series, like before the Oscars and also before the Cannes Film Festival. I mean, there are so many producers and so many creatives. They are pitching their ideas and all that kind of stuff. And we work together with the countries that supported the creators. And we created three-dimensional environments to promote the movie in a different way. Like, you have a trailer, okay, that's on a screen. But a lot of movies, right, yeah, today have also visual art. And so we gave this room or this environment kind of a more this feeling of the movie. Like when it was a movie in a medieval scenery, then you can build just a small room that is kind of an medieval with some knights and with all that kind of stuff. That's just a little bit more entertaining and more fun to enter and maybe then to get more information about the movie than just having a link with a trailer. But there maybe also the next steps would be to have an avatar there. So you could directly talk to maybe one of the characters from the movie. It's more about really this immersive experiences. It's more about fun, creating fun experiences.
And how do you deal with clients? Because everyone knows the client is painful, but
Yeah,
how
yeah.
do you manage client expectations for creating 3D worlds?
Yeah. Right now we offer them because a lot of them again are already using Unreal Engine when they are using 3D in their movies. So we offer them, okay, either you provide all the assets or we can provide them with our team. But of course, this is then a matter of costs. Yeah.
Of course,
But
always.
also a lot of partners like Envision. We have Envision and Play Human and other partners, and they provided us some drafts and also some developments from their side, for example.
Okay, brilliant. Ahmed, your hand has been up for a long time. I'm not sure if you wanted to just say hi or you have a question for Eugen. So if you do have questions, just throw up your hand and I'll come to you. But Ahmed, I'm gonna move on. I think. Eugen, thank you so much. We're gonna call you back a little bit later for your panel because we can talk about the metaverse or metaverses, metaverse forever and ever and ever. So we'll see you a little bit later.
Thanks a lot.
Try not to miss us. Hang on a second. Amit, do you have a question for us? Amit's just waving at me. Amit and Ahmed are waving. Okay. All right. You can escape while you can. We're gonna move on to our
All
next
right.
lesson speaker, and I'm gonna try and deal with my dogs. Guys, you can't do this to me. All right. So again.